Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's John here from JohnnyOctave.com. What I'm going to do today is show you guys this sweet little progression. It's got a lot of cool, probably familiar chords, and then possibly some unfamiliar chords. So what I'm going to do is slowly break this all down. You saw that I was picking through the notes, which is kind of a cool, different approach to playing chords. It's called arpeggiating chords. Yeah, we're not going to geek out on all that stuff, all the technical terms. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to zoom in and show you guys what's happening here. The first chord that happens here in this progression is G. I normally play G with my pinky in here. So if you guys are familiar with G, you'll notice that, you know, I've got this kind of shape going on. Okay? But really what's happening is when you pick through this, you're only picking through the third, where your third finger's at. Okay, so real quick, just to recap G, second finger, 6th string, 3rd fret, that guy. Then you've got your index finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret, it's that guy. Okay, and then you've got the next two open, D and G are open, just like so. And then you're going to put your third finger on the 3rd fret, 2nd string. And then even though I'm not playing this note up here, this pinky note, okay, which is the high E string, 3rd fret, I'm going to go ahead and fret it anyways, just in case, you know, my picking hand starts to misbehave and I hit that string. It'll be okay because it belongs to the chord, okay? So that's why I hold that there. So the way you're going to pick this is downstroking and then upstroking, okay? And simply, it's just downstroke on the bottom string, downstroke, 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 downstroke. Okay, so you're stopping basically with your down picks at that note at the 3rd fret with your 3rd finger. Okay, and then what you do is you change directions with your pick like this and go back. Okay, so it's this. Do that twice. Now, I think what might be easiest is a lot of times I see when people are trying to learn how to pick chords like this, pick single notes out of chords. They pick each note and then they treat it like it's just a single note rather than picking the note and letting your pick fall into the next string. So you don't want necessarily your hand to make a movement back like you're going to do an up pick immediately. It takes away from the smoothness of the part. It's like strumming like that. So make sure that when you're picking these, you let your pick fall without any, I call it recoil, where your hand might come back. Okay. Same thing on the way back. You kind of want to let your pick drag. Okay? So that's that chord. That's the G. That's the first chord. The next chord, what I'm going to do is I'm going to transition to this shape that basically looks like this. Okay? Now what that is, it's a type of D chord. Okay? And basically what's happening is my index finger is now on the 6th string, 2nd fret. Okay? I'm not playing, but I am muting out the 5th string, so you know you can't hear it. It's kind of clicking like that. I'm doing that with my first finger, okay, which is good and okay. The next note that you're actually going to play is the open D string. It's kind of hidden in there. So we've got those two notes, and then we've got our second finger on the 2nd fret, 3rd string, which is this guy. Hey, guy. Okay, and then your 3rd finger, that was in the previous chord. So really, from this first chord that we learned, G, to this chord, this form of D, D with F sharp in the bass, you don't really need to move your 3rd finger at all. It would be actually preferred, probably be made more efficient that way. Okay, so that note's the same. Okay, and then you're actually going to pick this high E string open. So all of those notes are going to be this. Just like that. And again, you do that thing twice. You do this chord twice, pick it this way twice. Okay. And then, what you're going to do next is leave these two fingers right where they're at. Okay, 2 and 3 are not going to move anywhere here, but your first finger is going to go down 1 fret or down a half step. Music, you know, a half step is 1 fret, okay? And down is that way. Okay, so we're going to pick the exact same notes, but with this different bass note now. Just like that, okay? Remember, nothing moved here, just this note moved from the 2nd fret to the 1st fret, all right? And then what we have is just a straight old C chord, okay? Those of you guys that are learning, C is your 3rd finger, 3rd fret, 5th string. 2nd finger, 2nd fret, 4th string. Open G, 1st finger, 1st fret, 2nd string, and then we're going to play high E open. Okay, that's the chord we're going to pick here. And the notes, the way we're going to pick that is straight up and back. Downstroke, 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 and then we're going to reverse that and play from the 2nd string, upstroke, 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 okay? You know, what might be easiest with this is as you're picking down the C chord, like that, once you get to the high E, you might want to start your upstrokes there. That might be easiest, okay? Down, 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 up, 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 and then again, and switch to your downstroking. Down, 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 up, 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 up. All right? So we've got G. We've got to form a D type chord, D with F sharp in the bass. Call this D minor. It's kind of a funky D minor shape. Okay? And we've got C. What you're going to do is you're going to slide this same exact shape. The chord form is not going to be any different. What you're going to do is you're going to slide that up to the 6th fret, okay? You're going to end up right here with your 3rd finger at the 6th fret. Nothing else has changed except for the location of this chord, okay? But kind of the cool sound about this, in my opinion, is that you slide into it and you sound that bottom note and kind of anything else that comes along with it. You know, there's an open string down here. You're fretting some notes. Those kind of, you slide those up too, and you kind of sound the entire chord at the 6th fret up here, okay? Let me give you an example of what that might sound like. Okay, it's super cool. Okay, and once you slide into that chord, the notes that you're going to hit afterwards are the D string, okay? So you're going to do it down on the D, which is being held with your 2nd finger, and you're going to reach over and do up pick on the 2nd string, up pick on the 3rd string, up pick on the 4th string. Now the 3rd string and the 4th string, those are the same exact note, okay? So we've got this. So we've sounded that by sliding to it. Down pick on the D string, up pick on the B string, up pick on the G string, up pick on the D string, okay? And then we're going to reach back up here again and do an upstroke on the B. Follow me here. Upstroke on the G. Okay? And then we're going to release the chord and play an open D string. So what's happening here is you're actually fretting this note on the D string, so we need to let the chord up and play open D. And in that case, once you lift up, you want to go back to the G chord to start the progression again. Okay? So let me give you a slow example of what that could sound like and should sound like. Brings you right back to G. So, I hope that all makes sense, you guys. Have fun kind of getting that thing under your fingers. Hopefully it's a new technique and you've got some new chords to practice. And until next time, have fun.